Yay. All righty. Let's begin in baby child pose. I love you, kitty. I do. So in our child pose, we get to become still and grounded. Grounded not only with the floor, the ground, we're so close to the earth in this shape, but also with ourselves. So we're kind of folded into ourselves. So enjoy settling into yourself, arriving on the ground, feeling that support, that grounded feeling. Noticing where the mat touches your body, the pressure. Noticing in your body where you get to let go of any holding on, any gripping. You get to just surrender here for a few moments. While we start to cultivate the breath, it will anchor us to our practice. You decide whatever else it is you need from this specific practice session. How would you like to feel? What kind of state would you like to be in as you practice? And just notice your breath. Isn't it so wonderful that it's all we have to do to come to the present moment? Pay attention to our breath. And then when you're ready, we'll start to deepen the breath. Just a couple, maybe with some sighs, some letting go sighs to signify we're beginning. Just taking a nice deeper breath. Sigh it out of your mouth. Maybe one more of those. In deep through the nose and out your mouth. And then pulling the hands near your head. We'll start to shift up into that table position. Now we have the ability to move our spine in all those ways, starting with cat-cow, that flexion towards the ground with the cow, letting the belly droop and the gaze lift. And the cat, today is Halloween, yay! Make that black cat stretch, push the back up towards the ceiling. And then back down again. Do a couple more. And then starting to move the spine in all the other ways. So side bends. Any other wiggling that feels so good. Then eventually we'll come to stillness. We're going to turn on our belly here and extending the right arm, kick the left heel out behind you and flex. Just stretch and elongate as much as you can. Then we'll curl and crunch knee into elbow, round the back like that cat. Extend on your inhale. Do one more. Just warming up the core, finding some balance right out of the gate here. Placing those hands and knees down, and then the left hand will go forward, right heel behind, flex the toes, reach as hard and as far as we can, but with gentleness. Then curl into yourself. Feel the control of your belly muscles and your back muscles. You do those two engagers. Then plant the hand and knee. Curl the toes under. We'll send some weight back and rock back and forth. And then from here, let's find our down dog. kicking the butt up towards the ceiling. Maybe we'll pedal out those feet, press the hands into the mat, let the head go. Let the head go, most important part. Press those shoulders towards your toes. Breathe here for another breath or two. Just settling into the body and taking stock of the back body where there's tight places, where there's some open space already. And then look between your hands. When you're ready, we're gonna walk our floater step to the front. We're gonna peek up, press on those shins, and then fold in that feel heavy in your upper body. Just hang for an extra moment, this first forward fold. Letting gravity pull the vertebrae apart a little bit, finding space in between. Letting the inversion be good for our circulatory system. We will spread those toes and let's round up. Taking those arms out to the side, overhead, stretch, stretch, reach. Tuck your tail in and then bring those hands together in front of your heart space. Thinking of what you need out of class again today here, and then bring the hands down by your side. We'll feel rooted through our feet, engage our thighs, tuck the tail, belly could be in and up, shoulders down and back, stacking, finding the strong mountain pose. Palms can face forward. Then we'll begin with some movement, arms overhead, bend to the right, press a lot of weight into that left foot, and then come back around, open at the top, and then bend to the other side, and then back up, and then we'll fold in. Hug the back of your legs, press on those shins, peek up, and then plant your hands, step your feet back, shift forward. And we're gonna lower part way, inhale, up dog. Then exhale into down dog, breathe. Just letting the head be heavy. One more moment. Then we'll take that foot high. Maybe we'll circle the ankle. We will bend the knee. And then let's step that foot forward, this time outside of our right hand, dropping the back knee for lizard pose. It's a little bit different variation from our runner's lunge. Feeling more inner thigh stretch for both legs. Whatever else you can sense or feel. And then from here, let's heel toe the foot back towards the left a little bit. We're gonna rise onto the back knee and open a twist from here. Right arm goes back, left arm forward. Feeling an extra stretch. Left hip flexor, maybe your gaze can be back at that right thumb. That's okay with your neck. Then we'll bring the hands down inside the foot and lift for wide-legged forward fold. Walk your hands in between your feet. Allow your feet to be parallel with each other, and then walk your hands back a little bit so you can press down and find some stretching here. I think we'll do something a little fun here. I'm going to do what we just did, but in reverse order, towards the back of the mat. So we're going to bring the right knee down. We're going to lift up. We're going to open the twist here. Left arm goes back, right arm forward. Really feeling into that beautiful twist and stretch. So twisting the spine, gazing back towards the left thumb, feeling the twist in that right inner thigh and hip flexor. And then bringing the hands down inside of that left foot, lunging forward into that lizard pose, facing the back. Breathe. And then walking the hands back in between our feet. We're gonna come up to a goddess squat from here. So I'm going to pivot up, but my knees are bent. Hands are inside on my waist. I think I'll turn around to face you. Toes are pointed out a little bit here in this one. You just start to feel a little more opening and a little heat generating. Breathe. And we're going to come up, straighten the legs, bring the arms up, star pose, gentle back bend. And then from here, we'll cartwheel our hands down to the front of the mat. So we can take our vinyasa and take that right foot high. Plant your foot and down dog. Breathe. Then peek between your hands and we'll step or float to the front. Right up, halfway peeking, and then fold in on purpose. Hug those legs. And we're around up, arms overhead, right into the bend to the right. Back through center, open. Bend to the left. Up and open, and then let's fold in. Guided by gravity. Hug your legs, press on those shins, peek forward. Plant your hands, step those feet back, shift forward. Lower part way down and inhale into your up dog. Then exhale into your down dog. Breathe, starting to feel more open already. Notice how different you feel in this down dog compared to the first down dog you did today. Appreciate already a practice. We'll take that right foot up, swirl that ankle, step it forward, this time in between your hands, drop the back knee. We'll do our traditional opening grounding series. We can both in today. What a treat. Then round over that knee, straightening out that front leg. Bring up the toes. Good. We're going to do Skandasana to the front of the mat. So bring my hand in. I'm going to bring lots of weight into that right leg. And look back at my left leg, straightening out my left leg, left toes high. Breathe. I'm going to walk my hands in between and do that forward fold one more time. Walking the hands back, big toes, align with the fingers, press down. Breathe. And then we'll walk towards back. Traditional runner lunge, dropping the right knee. Stretch into that left side. Breathe. Then shift the hips back, straighten that left leg and round over. Toes might be down. And when you're ready, lift the toes. Breathe. And then we'll drop that foot and find that goddess squat again. Bending those knees. Up face the camera. And then from here, maybe we'll do some tic-tacs this time. So my knees are out at an angle, my tail is down, my belly is in. Hands might be up in cactus or maybe behind your head if that feels more comfortable. Either way, we can tic-tac towards the right side and then towards the left side, feeling the stretch on the opposite side. So we're taking control of our core. We build a little heat. And then from here, let's straighten the legs. We'll cartwheel the hands down. Take that left leg high, or the right leg probably for you. Plant that foot and breathe. Yay, let that feel good. Let the head go. Then look between your hands and exhale, walk or float towards the front. Peek up. And then fold in. Let your fingers come down, feel that fold. And then we'll round up our last side bend. Arms overhead. Find your way to the right. And then back up, open. And over to the left. And back up. And then swan dive in. Hug those legs, peek forward, and we'll pivot into a chair pose here. I'm gonna bring the big toes together for myself, but however you want to set yourself up, sitting back into your chair. I can still see my toes, lots of weight in the heels, sink low. Feel good. We'll do that open twist here. Right arm forward, or back rather, left arm forward. Lower with our chair. We'll bring it back around, left arm back. Think. And back through center. Rise, open, and fold in. Press down those shins. Plant your hands, step those feet back. Find the chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Press the palms down. Then we'll take the right foot high, twirl the ankle. Step it forward, maybe right behind or underneath that right hand. We rise. Bring the hips and chest around to the front. Arms can lift for warrior one. Sink in. Feel the opening in the calf. Wherever else you notice, gaze could be up gently, forward. We're going to reach for our weights. You could do this with the bent knee, or you could straighten the knee and focus on the upper body. You get to choose. So we're going to, with control and extra contraction, like purposefully curl up towards your shoulder, then turn your palms towards the front and press up and then down. Swivel your palms towards yourself and then use your triceps to bring those weights down. Biceps up, turn the palms facing forward, press up, let the weights come down, turn the wrists, so the palms are in, and use your triceps. Do a couple more of these. Conscious, slow, and using your muscles on purpose. To your pace. We'll do one more after this one is finished. Beautiful. And then whenever you're ready, drop the weights. You will straighten that leg, arms up. And a heel toe that puts those aligned with the back leg, arms to the T, so we can find triangle pose. Reaching forward, tipping. Left arm goes high. Breathe. Just warmed up our upper body. Reach those arms away from each other. And then looking down, we're going to find airplane pose or warrior three. So we're leaning into that right foot. Lift off the back leg. Balancing here, arms could be like wings of an airplane or reaching forward or straight back behind you. Working to level our body with the floor. Maybe flex those left toes. Those toes might be pointing towards the ground. And step that foot all the way back. This time we're going to come into sky archer. Straighten the right leg, grab the right wrist, and stretch. We'll end this with warrior two, arms to a T. Nice deep lunge. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Breathe. And then cartwheel the hands down. Take the right foot high for your three-legged dog. Stretch and reach on purpose. Then plant your foot, breathe. Breathe and press those palms in, let the head go. And the left leg goes up, point, and maybe whatever feels good. Step it forward, plant that back foot, rising, take my weights so they're near, up into that warrior one first. Set ourselves up with our foundation, hips pointing forward, chest pointing forward. Gaze is up or forward or just off the tip of your nose, looking at nothing in particular. Breathe. Then we're going to grab those weights. From here, I'm going to bring them up so that the hands are near your shoulders. And then we're going to extend them out like you're punching out to the side, palms facing the floor. And bringing them back in, but use your muscles and then extend. Like you're punching out to the side. You can straighten your leg at any time or lunge a little deeper. We're going to do this just one more time, then we're going to do some circles with those hands. So with the hands outstretched, we're going to do little circles forward. It's like you're tracing a small dinner plate. And then we'll switch directions with your circles. Core is in. Nothing else is moving. Lots of stability, lots of control. And then when that feels like enough, we're going to drop those weights. Take those back up. Let that feel good. Then straighten the leg arms to a T. And we'll find the triangle pose. Right arm goes high. Left hand is down. Gaze up. Appreciate this pose, pressing into your feet. And from this triangle, we get to lift off into that balancing pose. So gaze down at the floor. Lots of weight in that left leg. And step off with the right foot, however you want to get hit there. And eventually working towards a chest that's facing the floor. Toes on the right foot flex towards the floor, arms out to a T or behind you or out in front. Breathe, letting this side be just the way that it is. A little less stable on this side today. And stepping that foot back. Sky archer pose, bring that left arm up overhead. That feels good. And then back, arms to a T, lunging for last strong pose. This flow. And then we'll cartwheel the hands down. Plant, left foot high, three-legged dog. And then step your foot down and breathe. Walk our hands back towards our toes. Hold in. Breathe. Getting in an open twist here. Left fingers down. Right hand can go high. Bend your left knee a lot so you can really scooch into that right hip. We'll bring the hand behind your back. Open the front shoulder. And then back up and down, switch side. Left hand high. Breathe, peek up. Get into that left hip. And then bringing that hand down, hug the back of your legs. We'll sit back into our chair from here. However you want those feet to be. Breathe. Think a little lower. And we're going to open the twist. Right arm forward, left arm back. A little bit longer on this side, because we did the right side pretty long last time. And then bring that hand back around up. And then open to the other side. Think. And then the hand comes back, open. And then fold in, hug. Press on those shins, peek forward. And we're gonna walk our hands to the front. Do our last vinyasa. Let it be on purpose. Inhale into your up dog eventually. And exhale back into your down dog. Breathe. And when you're ready, right foot goes high. Step it forward, right behind the right. Drop that back heel. We'll rise. Weights can be near you. We'll grab the weights probably. We'll just take it right up into our warrior one here. We're going to alternate some lowering of the hands. Just like bicycle. We're just switching, turning those wrists so that they face each other at the top. They face the ground when they come down. Just practicing control. Using the muscles. More each side. Beautiful. Plant those weights, taking the hands back up, feeling so loose and light now after that. Then we're going to go into our warrior two. Well, let's not change up. We'll do our triangle next. Heel toe that right foot. We'll give that right leg a rest. Reach forward, tip. Left fingers reach high. Appreciate this little twist. You might press into the lower leg. You really twist your body a little bit more. And then we're going to find that balancing pose. You could do this airplane again, or you could practice your half moon. I'm going to switch it up and do half moon. But wherever you are, we're lifting off of the back foot. I'm going to bring my right fingers down so I can open my torso to the side. But if you're practicing your airplane, your chest is pointing towards the floor. Might practice lifting those right fingers off of the floor. Balancing just on that right leg too. Let it be a challenge. And we will drop the back leg up into that sky archer. Pull the right wrist. And then from here, let's find warrior two. I think we'll add on a pose after this. So warrior two, arms to a T. We're lunging deep. We're going to come around to lightning bolt pose. So I'm going to come in the ball of the back foot. Arms reach at that angle. So my body is kind of tilted. There could be a line of energy from the back heel all the way through the fingertips. Then bring the hands behind and press the chest forward and look up a little more. Then plant the hands, take the right foot up, shake it out. Squat. Plant the foot and breathe. Take your breath, take your stillness. One more side. And when you're ready, take the left foot high. Twirl. Plant that foot underneath the left side. Bring those weights up with you. And then from here, arms can go up. You're going to do shoulder presses. So my torso is facing forward, pressing the back foot. Dropping, bending my elbows, bringing the weights down to right above my shoulders, then pressing them up so the palms will face each other. When I bring the hands down, my palms face forward. I'm lunging deep or I'm straightening my leg. You get to choose. Slow and controlled, using all of the muscles that are needed on purpose. And we'll do one more after this. Bring the weights down. Coming up for our triangle pose. Yay. Align your feet. Reach forward. Left hand down. Right arm reaches high. Breathe. And then when you're ready, you get to choose again. Is it half moon or more airplane pose? Lift off the back leg. That right leg is strong and straight. The toes are flexed. Practicing our balance. Breathing. And then bringing that hand down, step the right foot back. Come up. Sky Archer. Straight leg. Grab that wrist. Stretch. And we'll sink into Warrior Two. Last Warrior Two. Feel strong. Then we're going to heel toe that left foot to the left. Come onto the ball of the back foot. Arms reach at that angle, like in both pose. Last bit of effort here. When you're ready, bring the hands down. You step the right foot forward and fold. Maybe some size. Then we're going to come down to the mat. That beautiful heat we generated, we get to use. Open up our legs. So when you're ready, we'll lie down onto our back. Let's give those knees a hug. We'll rock back and forth. It would be nice to do a bridge pose down here before we lift our legs. So plant your feet in front of your hips. Hands down by your sides, turn the flat parts of your shoulder blades, and then lift the hips. Press those chests towards your chin. Maybe you interlace the fingers underneath your hips if you like, or just press your palms into the mat. And breathe for another breath or two. Beautiful. And bringing that back down. Hug those knees and rock. And grab your strap. We'll extend the left leg, holding that right knee. And then grab strap underneath the ball of our big foot and extend that foot. Flex those toes. It's using just the right amount of pressure. There's a constant opening. We're going to let that leg fall over to the left. Gently, gently, slowly, gently. The right arm can go off to the side for counterbalance. Maybe your gaze follows it. Just letting gravity help. Maybe a block under that leg if it needs it. Good breath here, surrendering. And then bring that leg back. Give it a hug, squeeze, pull towards you, and then let it gently fall towards the right. Left arm can be out to the side or on your belly. Back to the upright position. One more purposeful stretch. And release. Hug that knee. And then bring it back down. Nice pause. Hands on belly. Notice how that right side feels. Jelly, so loose. And then we'll do the other foot. So hug that left knee. Give it the hug that it deserves. Work these legs today. Then we'll extend that foot up, flex those toes, pull in. Breathe. And then gently let the leg cross the body. Slowly, gently open the left arm. Breathe. Breathe. Nice, lovely breath here. And then leg back up. Give it a hug, give it a squeeze. And then over to the left. Right now. Gently bring that leg back up. Or pull towards yourself. And release. Give the knee a squeeze. Extend that leg. Settling in, moment, peace, trust. Let yourself be heavy on the mat. Breathing, noticing again. Push your back, pressing against the heart. 4. Reaching those arms overhead. Well-deserved stretch. And hug those knees in. Rock from side to side. Actually land in the fetal position on one side. Arm cushion you. And then press up. Bring our hands together, tuck the chin in, feeling that looseness in our body, the openness, ready to receive the day. What is your intention for the day? Who will you be? With that, my breath and heart honors the light, and the breath and heart you.